Have you ever looked at the stock price and you wondered where you were when your mates were buying the stock at a very ridiculous price? It was 2 naira, now 40 naira. And someone is saying I got for 2 naira, and you're like, where was I all through my life? In today's video, I'll give you a new song. I'm going to be plugging you to undervalued stocks so that when they do times 10, you'll be the one to say that, oh, and I got it when it was at a ridiculous price. I got plugged by them. Hi, my name is Deborah. I'm in your life that you can invest smarter, laugh harder, and ball harder. If money matters to you, you're in the right place. When the prices of stocks goes up, you'll see people on Twitter saying, oh, I knew this stock when it was 3 naira, now it's 15 naira. But you did not tell us. You did tell us to go and buy. In today's video, I'll be telling you 3 undervalued stocks I am bullish on, and I have at the point of making this video. I will say them tomorrow. But at the point of making this video, I own these stocks. I've made research about them. Please note that this is not a financial advice. Before you buy a stock, please do your own research. You're welcome. First one is SIP, the Initiate PLC. This stock moved from 2 naira to 28 naira in 1.5 years. I didn't know about it when it was 2 naira, but I plugged in when it was 9 naira 50 kobo. I'm holding for 5 years, except something drastic happens. SIP has shown us that it is possible for a stock to move from 2 naira to 20 naira. It's not a question of is this possible, it's a question of it has happened before, and SIP is a live example. And if we keep holding in 3, 4, 5 years, we might see the stock at 200 naira to 50 naira, would not be here. Another thing that derives people plugging into the opportunity of the stock is they feel like, oh, they said it was 2 naira, now it's 9 naira, it's too late. Imagine if I thought it was too late when I got at 9 naira 50 kobo. December 2025, I got it on public offer. There was a public offer where you can buy it 9 naira 50 kobo. I got the amount of units I could afford, and I start in there. I also got some on the floor of the exchange rate at 10 naira something. I was to 10 naira, and from 10 naira at the point of making this video, it is 28 naira. It went as high as 42 naira at the point, but I did not sell at that point. So that means it will get back to that 42 naira. When? I don't know. It's definitely going to take time. This company has proven that they are resilient, and even at this point of 28, 30 naira, if you are just coming in and you want to hold for a long term, it is a good stock to buy. The management does amazingly well. They have, when they say some companies on the NGX do not give us bad results, SIP is one of them. Consistently, if you take a look at their results, year in, year out, their revenue is always increasing. Their profit after tax is always increasing. They are doing one big thing or the other. Last year, they expanded to even have another branch outside Nigeria. They are the only West company on the NGX, and that is one of the things that would give them a edge. That has been giving them a edge. Forgive my English. They've been, because it was that edge that made them grow from 2 naira to 20 naira. Remember that the market is down and is at 20 naira. So even if you just want to come in, you cannot go wrong with it. Just make sure you are holding for a long term. In 2, 3, 5 years, you could see 300 naira, 250 naira, 200 naira, 150 naira. Any price at all is possible. Second undervalued stock that I would recommend, Dangote Sugar. Why Dangote Sugar? We all know the Dangote name is a big name. Of course. First thing is, when you look at the FMCG stock prices on the NGX, what is FMCG? Thank you for asking. It is called fast moving consumer goods. So these are companies that produce stuffs that you consume: sugar, salt, Maggi, pepper, to pepper your enemy. Okay, jokes. Now, if you look at Unilever, at the point of making this video, is selling at 126 naira. Unilever rose as high as 170 naira, but it's a down market, so stock prices are going down back because there's something called market cycle. Market goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. And that is why, even if you say you want to invest in stocks today, there's something for you to buy, and in the next 1 year, you will be in profit. Right? Unilever grew as high as 175 naira before the price corrected to 126 naira. PZ went as high as 108 naira before the price corrected to, I think, 85 naira. What else? USCN is currently selling at 170-ish. These are fast-moving consumer goods. If you look at Nascon, the Dangote brand of salt, Nascon, it went as high as 220 naira before it came down to 180, 190 range. What is this telling you? If you look at all the fast-moving consumer goods, Dangote Sugar is still the cheapest. And remember, it's a Dangote brand. Dangote brand do not play. If you look at what NASCON is doing, it's going to give you a preview of what could happen with Dangote sugar. It's a growth stock. But if you can be patient, in 3, 4, 5 years, Dangote sugar would reward you. You could literally sit and watch that stock price move from the 70 naira. At the point of making this video, it's around 70 naira range. You could see it move from 70 naira to 210 naira in 2 years, because they were in debt before. They had a lot of exchange rate losses, and for the first time this year they moved from losses to profits. And apart from that, they recently raised money for rights issue, and they want to use the money to clear their debt. Once they clear their debts and their books are now clean and good, you should expect to start seeing growth in the company itself. So stock prices do not just move on their own. This is not forex, this is real businesses. Stock prices most times is a reflection of what is happening with the stock. E.g., if a company is in debt and they keep going deeper and deeper into this debt every year, then most likely their stock price will start going down, because investors will definitely start losing confidence in them, so they'll prefer to sell off and go elsewhere. When there's a lot of sell off in a particular stock and the demand is very low, the stock price would keep nosediving. Okay, so I'm saying that to let you know that now that Dangote is cleaning up their books and there's a turnaround for the company, because with Dangote sugar, this is the turnaround story. And once the company is able to turn around, they are trying to move out of debt. They are trying to also have control of their raw materials. They used to import what they use in producing sugar. They are trying to source their raw material in Nigeria by planting their own sugarcane, their raw material, which of course needs quite a lot of money. And so that all their costs would be reduced and they make more profits. And if the company you are investing in is making more profits, of course, your stock price will be going like this. Please like this video, as it tells the algorithm this is a very good content, and push it out to more people like you that needs to see this content. It is presently raining, there's cold, I should be inside my blanket just to make this video out of the love in my heart. You may ask, I cannot hear the rain. That's because of my mic. It has cancelled all the noise around, but it's raining and it's very cold. So encourage me, drop a comment, tell me thank you, share to your friends and loved ones. Third stock that could do a multi-bagger for you, Tantalizers. If you know me well, you know I'm bullish on Tantalizers. I'm bullish. Bought into Tantalizer at 2 naira 30 kobo. At the point of making this video, it's about 4 naira and something kobo, and Tantalizer has not even done anything. Why am I bullish on Tantalizer? I know you would ask, because we all know Tantalizer to be a fast food restaurant. They sell food, they sell meat pie. Is it because of meat pie they are selling? You want me to go and buy their stock? Relax, comrade. So the owner of Tantalizer had died some years back. The company went into loss. Their stock price went down. I think it went down as low as 1 naira at the point. And new investors came in to invest in the business. These new investors are not staying on fast food alone. They are expanding. They've moved into agri sector too, by doing fish farming. They sell fish, they sell shrimps, anything that has to do with seafood. If you've eaten seafood okra, you know all those sweet things inside those seafood okra. They sell seafood stuff, and they were able to secure a contract to export seafood, to export shrimps and co to a company in the US, and it's a 5-year deal. By the time these deals start, it's the breeze that blew the mirror. By the time I said mirror, the glass, people understand going by mass just breeze in a road broke in here. By the time this money starts reflecting their bank accounts in 2026, it's not reflecting it, and the stock price had moved from 2.2 to 4 points. It got to 6 naira before it now dropped back. Open at this point, but let me interpret. At this point, open so people are buying Tantalizers because of at this point, because I hope this video is not darker because the window is closed. We are eating up as breakfast, but when the contract starts showing their revenue and the profit, as we are not going to eat up again, we could easily see that stock price move from that 4 naira to 10 naira to 12 naira. When I do not know, but I'm hopeful and I'm well set in the bus. I'm holding that for 5 years. It's a 5-year-old for me. Tantalizers. Yeah, it's a 5-year-old for me. And I'm sure it's going to be a multi-bagger. Please note that all these things has risk. Do not come into the market with short-term funds. If you buy the Tantalizer when it got to 6 naira and it has dropped to 4.2 naira because you feel like, oh, it's a multi-bagger, you are currently going to be at a loss. But that loss is on paper yet till you sell. So come in with long-term funds that even when the stock price dips, you can stay calm, you won't have panic attacks, you can stay through it. The stock price may dip temporarily in the first 1 to 3 months you buy it, but if you hold long enough for a year, you should not be in negative if you are in the right company. So I hope you found it helpful. Let me know in the comment section which of these stocks do you have and which one will you look at for, make your own research and buy.
This next video is the one you do not want to miss.
Thank you for watching, and I'm definitely going to see you in my next one. I love you so much. Bye guys.